100 Jams where hit music lives. Locked in the midday chop up with the girl Erin Rain, Wale, Chris Brown. Angles in the mix right about now. You know it's time for Chat Trap, talking about what's hitting the headlines today. And guess who I have in studio with me? DJ Pressure.
You gotta say Mr. Easy after that.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, wow. See that they don't respect us. Anyhow, get to your Chat Trap.
Let's get to it, man. Letting you know, Chat Trap is brought to you by the Village Drug and Beauty Supply and Village Auto Parts. You can shop now and save at the Village Drug and Beauty Supply store located on Alexander Boulevard, Nassau Village. For all your hair care needs, groceries, personal items, and beauty supplies, the Village Drug and Beauty Supply store have it all. Just call them now at 393-3419. So I brought Pressure in today because I really want to get a male's perspective on this whole situation, okay?
Glad you consider me a male.
So it's
That's a good thing.
Oh, anyhow, moving forward. So it's just two things I'm going to need Pressure perspective on today. So, you know, anytime we move on with our lives and get into a new relationship and start to flourish, there's always seems to be at least one bitter ex that's not happy for you. Early this week, young Jeezy and his wife, Jeannie Mai, shared that they have a child on the way, and fans began to troll her ex-husband, saying things like her first husband probably biting bricks and screaming right now, and I guess the with you was just silent. Seeing that she originally shared that she never wanted kids, and this was one of the reasons for her divorce with her first husband. So this definitely had got to Jeannie Mai's ex-husband, Freddy, and he had a few distasteful words to say. And this is him, and I quote, "Yep, I upgraded from trash to treasure a long time ago. Best decision I ever made. Congratulations. Being truly happy is an amazing feeling. Love my little family." But seeing that he said all that now, Freddy actually had a child as soon as him, Jeannie Mai, was over. However, it seems that the divorce between him and Jeannie Mai was a tough one because Freddy, who had more money than her, still made her pay him alimony. And she expressed her feelings about this, and I quote, "I was married to someone who had more money than me, but because I was the stronger earner and we lived in California, a shocking thing slapped me in the face when we divorced and I had to end up paying him my earnings." And she explained before adding that the experience taught her a lesson about looking out for herself. But I think Freddy should watch his words because I don't really think he wanted to smoke with young Jeezy. I'm just saying.
Freddy is the biggest gangster out of this whole situation. Let me show you why.
Okay.
First off, if you want a child with anyone, the first thing you do is have a conversation.
Yep.
So even before marriage, she was like, "Oh, what you want out of this marriage? What you want out of our relationship?" And he's like, "All right, I want a family, I want kids." At that point, if she'd have said, "Oh, I don't want no kids," then he would have been like, "All right, cool, but I can't pursue this relationship."
Well, she already told him that from the beginning.
Before marriage?
Before they had gotten married, she told him that she never wanted kids, and he agreed because he never wanted kids neither.
Well, he didn't want.
After 10 years of being together, he decided he's getting older. He wanted to have children, and he thought that
maybe the mind flip.
He thought that maybe, I guess, that her feelings were going to change towards it, but her feelings never had changed.
But when she got with Jeezy, she got pregnant.
She got pregnant, yes. And so now the fact that she's saying that, oh, she's so in love, and you know, it's just that she's so comfortable with him, and I guess he showed her a different way of life. Maybe that's what changed her mindset. Maybe she's just more comfortable with Jeezy. I'm just saying.
This a yin and yang theory. You know what I mean? Two better halves make a whole. So her and Freddy wasn't a whole.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So they was just doing it for doing its sake. She got with Jeezy. She felt comfortable, and yeah, they just kick it off. That's what they said. Like, you could get with someone and be like, "Oh, I don't want no kids."
Yeah.
And then break up with them, and 2 months later, the dude you get. So yeah, they wasn't compatible. But Freddy went in this whole situation.
He won definitely financially, but he can see that he was a bit hurt by this, and I think he's gonna be hurt for a long time because you can tell he probably wanted to stay with her, but he just wanted her to have kids. So I'm just saying, even if France was trolling him and he had already moved on, he didn't care anymore, didn't have no feelings towards it, then he would not choose the words that he did, especially when he said, "I upgraded from trash to treasure a long time ago." How do you feel about those words? I'm just saying, if you truly moved on, why would you choose those words? Or even if you haven't, why would you try to?
He just pissed. You know what I mean? Yeah. He just in his feelings. Because like I said, it's him feeling she would have changed her mind, and she never did. She just stuck to her what her goals was. You know? But like I say, nah, she ended up at Jeezy. She can't tell Jeezy. She
can't tell Jeezy, no.
Yeah, that's what I say. So that's the different creed. So I guess because of the different creeds, you move a certain way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the same thing with it. She couldn't tell him no, but she did. And they had to get a divorce, you know?
Like I know this female, right? I'm not gonna call her name.
Okay,
right?
don't call no names.
She said she doesn't have no kids until X amount of time. Right? But I told her, I said, man, listen to me. You saying that now, but it could be a situation you in where but you head over heel of this next person who you with. And you go all everything what you were saying that goes out the window.
Yep, that happens.
You know? So that's what happened with their case.
Yeah.
You know?
She just wasn't, like I said, she just wasn't that comfortable.
But still shout out to Freddy though.
Oh goodness, I don't know. I'm with the snowman.
Yeah,
with
shout out to
Jeezy.
Freddy.
But let's move on to further news. So Jason Derulo and his girlfriend Jenna Frooms welcome a beautiful baby boy just 4 months ago, and they actually announced her pregnancy here in Nassau, Bahamas at Bahamar. But they just decided to call it quits, and he actually took to social media to share that with everyone. He said that Jenna and I have decided to part ways. She's an amazing mother, but we feel being a part of this time will allow us to be the best versions of ourselves and the best parents we could be. And he said, please respect our privacy in this time. And he said that they will be co-parenting a 4-month-old baby.
That's being a grown-up. That's being a grown-up because you don't want that toxic relationship with your child.
No, but I'm trying to figure out, though. This is my thing. Why, when, couples are together, they've been together for years, just riding through the storms, whatever it is, man. Why do most couples seem to split after having their first child together? I just want to know what happens.
What is call it? Prenatal stress, premental stress. What is call it? It's after they have kids, it's like
postpartum depression.
Something like that. Yeah, that's what female dudes don't understand that. You know what I mean? So they just go through like this depression type phase, whatever, you know what I mean? So it look like they change, but they more it's more like their emotion playing a big role in it. But us as dudes, we don't deal with emotions.
Oh, yeah. So it's almost like you don't really care to deal with it.
No, it don't that we don't care. We don't want to show it.
What?
Yeah, we don't want to show it because we don't want to show weakness. So even if we want to cry, we ain't gonna cry in front of you.
But to me, it's like, okay, some men, honestly, some men, I have some men that cried in front of me before. So I see nothing wrong with it.
He's a killer.
I see nothing wrong with it because, men have emotions as well. And I think that's something that needs to be more normalized. And not only that, but the thing is, okay, even if she's going through this whole postpartum depression, leaving her is not going to make it better.
Yeah, but
it just might make it worse.
It isn't going to be, but the CM9, how long you could be in this depression?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So I could be with you and I could deal with it for a time period, but it could get overwhelming for me. I could be like, hold on, bro. Like, let's just split. Let's see if we could come back together, but other than that, let's just go our separate ways until we get better.
Okay, well, I know some couples, they actually never get back together.
But it's all about who you have. It's all about who you having children with, who you getting married with. All this plays a part. So you could say, I want a child with this person, but she might not be a good mother. He might not be a good father. You know what I mean? He might not understand. She might not understand. So it's like, choose who you have children with. That's all it is.
That's a fact.
You know?
That's definitely a fact. Hold up. Because I'm saying, honestly, I don't know. It just has me thinking. That's why I just feel like, okay, even if, some marriages don't work out, but I'd say just get married and then have the child. Because the last thing I'd say I want to be is a single mother. Right. Now, maybe I could still be a single mother in the end if the marriage don't work out, but I'd rather take that route first.
Right. Well, that's your process. You can't knock your process.
Yeah, because that one right there, that's a bit tough one to me. Seeing that, just have a child and now I'm all alone.
Yeah.
Dealing with that child, I just can't do it. I don't know, a lot of women go through it, but the only thing it could do is build you to be much stronger and wiser.
Choose who you have a child with.
Exactly.
You could have a one night stand and get pregnant for a dude.
That's true.
And that dude could be the best father in the whole world. You could be with a dude 10 years and then have a child.
Yeah.
And he is a piece of to your child. You know what I mean? He don't want to be around.
Which is true.
It all depends on, you just got to know that person. You know what I mean?
Well, it takes time to definitely get to know someone. And sometimes, even with time, you never really know someone. So like Precious say, just try to really choose wisely, choose carefully, when it comes to your baby father, when it comes to the mother of your child, because you just never know which way things might go. Or you could do it like me a little bit and just get married first. I mean, the marriage might actually, I'd say, I don't know. Today, I'm very open to signing prenups.
Yeah.
Seeing the way the divorces is going, I'm like, I'm thinking about, okay, maybe just signing a prenup
If
when
you
I
building,
get
but that's the thing.
when I get
If you like, for certain people, if you go into a relationship stronger than one,
there.
I feel it's prenup.
Yeah.
Reason being because I love this person,
Yeah.
but sometimes people change. You
And
know what I mean?
they can help you to grow. This is why I tell people. People see prenups as something that's so negative. To me, I don't even view it as a negative thing
No, it
anymore.
isn't a negative
when you
thing.
actually, when you actually become knowledgeable about it, and you think it's like, okay, we can have a prenup, right? But yes, I can still get money out of the marriage at the end of the day. It's not like saying you get $0.
No, you don't get zero.
It
You
don't
just,
work like that.
Just what I build, you can't touch unless I
Yes,
give it to you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And even if we build something, honestly, if I build something with my
That's
husband
us.
and we sign a prenup, nope, hold up. We're signing contracts.
Yeah, but that's us. That's still us building together.
Exactly. I'm
You
just
know what I
thinking,
mean?
even if we start a business, I'm signing a contract with you. Anything we do together, I am signing contracts because I'm just not saying that it won't work out. It may work out for the rest of my life, but at the end of the day,
Just like insurance, just in case.
Just
You know what I
in
mean?
case. You got to have your back always.
But that's back to what they saying. You got to know the person who you with.
Bang.
You know
Well,
what I mean?
you can never really know some people sometimes. I'm just saying, if you watch
Like-
Fatal Attraction and all these.
All right, so watch out. Let's say I hit millions of dollars.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna break up with my spouse because I hit $1 million. Because I know why I said it is because, but they see when I is doing bad and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
They know the gut I was in.
Uh-huh.
So why would I switch up on them? Nah, these people who ain't know I got these millions of dollars.
Yeah.
They come up with this fake love.
Well, I mean, understandable, but to me, if you're married with the person, if you're married to the person, it's a difference. But sometimes that person might not even be the person for you. And you've just been holding on to that relationship for the longest. And now you win that $1 million and it's like,
But they still get their dues.
yeah, I'll still give them a little something.
Yeah, they still get their
give 'em a little
dues.
something.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can't knock it.
Well, I can understand that. Well, thank you, Pressure Man. Thank you, DJ Pressure, for coming in and at least just clarifying some situations for me because I really just was thinking, why does that happen? And it even had me afraid to even, of course, even, any hiccups or make any mistakes because I'm like, I don't want to be a single mother in this world. So, yeah, but moving on to further news, just wrapping things up for Chat Trap. Because of the global labor shortage, companies around the world are starting to get rid of drug testing in an effort to entice more prospective applicants. And this course change on drug testing comes months after online shopping giant Amazon announced a change to its own policy, removing marijuana from the company's screening program. So all I can say is things are changing around the world due to COVID-19. I don't know, maybe they're probably going to start changing right here in the Bahamas as well. But that's it for Chat Trap, letting you know what's happening in the media. Reminding you the Chat Trap is brought to you by the Village Drug and Beauty Supply and Village Auto Parts. You can shop now and save at the Village Drug and Beauty Supply store located on Alexander Boulevard, Nassau Village. For all your hair care needs, groceries, personal items, and beauty supplies, the Village Drug and Beauty Supply store have it all. Just call them now at 393-3419. We'll be checking in with Reality in a moment, who's on down at the Shoe Village in the Southwest Plaza.